This is not financial advice, not legal advice for entertainment or educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, every single stock market, every single financial industry on this planet do not like fraud and corruption in their markets except for the United States of America. In the United States of America, if you are just robbing retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, there will be no real consequences to defrauding market participants. There will be no real consequences. In India, you know what they did? Their version of our SEC. This guy was, I'm not going to say, well, he was charged with securities fraud, with financial fraud. He was doing some kind of making it appear like there were loans when they were actually stealing the money. But the point is this. You know what India did? They banned him for 5 years. Him and 24 others. They were banned for 5 years from trading securities. What would happen in the United States of America if the SEC started banning bad actors for 5 years for violating our security rules, our security laws? You know what would happen? 90 to 95% of the fraud and corruption would stop overnight because they know they will be out of a job and blackballed. But in the United States of America, if you rob the 1%ers, there might be 5-year suspensions. There might be even indictments and criminal charges. But if you rob retail investors, if you rob pension funds, if you rob institutions that follow the rules, you get a small fine. That's just a small percentage of the money you made from the illegal activity. And the day after that, you can start back stealing again. But you go to any other country on the planet and you get caught up in financial fraud, the penalties are severe, and that's why you don't see the kind of fraud that you see in the United States stock market. Because everywhere else on the planet, you get caught engaging in financial fraud, it doesn't matter who the victim is, there will be real punishment. There will be real consequences. But in the United States of America, as long as you don't rob the 1%ers, there are no real consequences to breaking the law. And every time I find an article, every time I read something about some other country, they are treating financial fraud very, very seriously. The only country on this planet that doesn't treat financial fraud seriously is the United States of America. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think if this gentleman was in the United States of America and he was just robbing retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, do you think he would have got a 5-year ban or a $100,000 fine? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.